Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jazzy C After Dark. I'm your girl, your host, Jazzy C. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications. You do not want to miss an episode. And here goes some big hugs and kisses from me to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so this episode will be a review recap episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I know I didn't do it last week only because I didn't feel like it. Okay, it's Jazzy C After Dark. I can do how I want to. But let me just give you a recap of last week. Kenya had a birthday party for her daughter, Brooklyn, who is 3 years old. Somebody had wrote on a little cue card, game that they was playing, hosted by Kenya, of course, and something about Kandi sucking allegedly dick in a locker room. She didn't like that. So then the rumor came out about how Drew was telling Sheree business, whatever. And about how she don't pay her bills, how she didn't pay her assistant. She owed her assistant allegedly $25,000, maybe something like that, give or take. But she owes a lot of people a lot of money, and she allegedly does not pay. Now we're still on to Drew and her. Everybody says it's a fake storyline, but girl, you would play with your marriage like that? That's up to you. But I don't know. He up here. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. They going to therapy. Okay, so this week we starting off the episode with Kenya and Sheree going to Marlo house. Marlo is adding to her home, and she's getting some advice from those two ladies. I don't know why, because just like she said, one spent 20 years building her home and the other one is still building, i.e. Kenya and Sheree. Okay, so they talking about that, the additions. Apparently, Marlo got 3 big-ass closets and a little-ass bedroom. But she say that's for her, that works for her. She only need a room to sleep in for her bed. She don't need to add pillows and dressers and vanities and mirrors in her bedroom. She don't do that in the closet. Okay, so do your thing, Marlo. Let's see, Drew and her old stinking ass husband Ralph, they going to therapy, and basically he said that she ruined the night the other night when he did this whole thing, renting out a closet at his local tailor's and gave her shrimp and lobster with some steak or something. He said that he should have gave his wife a Lunchable. Boy, you look, Ralph, that's what your head looks like. You know what? Moving on, Jazz. Let's see. Then we got, okay. Kandi is doing her play in New York. Everybody getting ready to go to New York. And she got Patrick and Safari coming around, dropping off invitations, but they dressed as a dominatrix and some type of whip and chains and pulling of the neck. Oh, I just think it's hot. It's cute. It's so Atlanta. Go ahead. Kandi always doing something freaking dick. Side note, can we talk about Sheree and her little prison babe boo? Now, I get, everybody gotta get theirs too. Dang. Is dating a felon classy? I'm just trying to say, I just had high admiration for the black ladies of Atlanta, and I just don't like the way that this is being portrayed. Like, we is better than ex-cons. I mean, I know that they lock a lot of our brothers and sisters up, but come on, girl. I guess apparently in the little care package that Kandi has sent through, Patrick and Safari in their little outfits or whatnot, they had some vibrating panties. Side note, I want to try me some vibrating panties one time. Anyways, Kenya, old frumpy butt, did not like it only because she didn't have nobody to press the button. Everybody else had a man to press the button. She got to press her own button. Okay, so we are doing a quick visit to Todd's apartment. Kandi wants to get rid of it, Everybody else likes it. They really enjoy the apartment. I actually like the apartment. It looked like a pretty good view. Like I said before, if they don't want to keep it, give it for the kids. Keep it for the kids. Kandi, isn't your daughter going to college or something in New York or something like that? And like y'all could turn it into an Airbnb. Like y'all could make a lot of money off of that. Don't negate the fact that just because he built that with another woman, you can make money off it. Come on, Kandi. You are a hustler. You know how to flip and dip and make some money. Don't do that. Don't be closed-minded. Okay, so Drew and Ralph made an agreement with the therapist that they weren't supposed to be arguing for 30 days, disrespecting, yelling, loud talking. I don't think that is going to work out. Drew had just made a comment about him firing the assistant. Yes, he finally fired his assistant that Drew had an issue with, and he is feeling kind of like a buyer's remorse, like, oh, I shouldn't have fired her. Boy, if you, man, whatever you are, I can't stand him. His head is funny shaped and his attitude stank and his voice, you know what? Okay, so we're closing out the show with all the couples at dinner. Looks like Drew and Ralph are the center of everyone's attention. Kenya is going in on both Drew and Ralph. And I'm sorry, normally I don't like Kenya and how harsh she can be. But right here, right now, in this moment, she is giving both Ralph and Drew exactly what they need to hear. Rough and all. Drew, you don't let stuff go. You don't admit to things. You don't admit when you're wrong. Ralph, you sitting here hurting your wife. You care more about the assistant than your wife. Enough said. So I think that Kenya is right in everything that she's saying tonight. Kudos to you. Thank you, Kenya. Look like Marlo is tired of Kandi sending out them sex. You know what? We're going to find out next week on another episode of Jazzy C After Dark as I review The Real Housewives of Atlanta. In the meantime, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications and leave some kisses in my comments. Let me know what you think.